Private health insurance in Qatar. Let's talk about it.
We're in the Pearl International Hospital talking to one of the country's leading authorities on health insurance.
At some point in the future, it was anticipated to have kicked in 2022, but it still hasn't come into force yet. But the new legislation is going to be that private health insurance is going to be compulsory.
Yes, to renew your resident permit.
But it's not in force yet.
Correct.
However, it is coming.
Yes.
So people need to prepare for that. Companies need to prepare for that.
Absolutely.
So what kind of provision should they be setting aside for this legislation?
It's a great question. This is really important that people start to think about what they're going to do when this comes. There's no need to buy the policies now if you don't need. But my advice as a specialist, just speak to a consultant, speak to a broker, speak to anyone that offers advice in this health insurance phase and get them to do some benchmarking for you. You can give us a census of your employees. You can give us a dummy census even. And you can say, we've got 100 employees. We've got 10 senior managers. We've got 20 office delegates, and we've got 70 blue-collar staff. Please, can you give me an idea of what that looks like? And we can very easily benchmark something for you with no obligation at all, that you can at least have in your mind as how you should, how much money you'll need to put aside for this. When we look at what the cost of the compulsory medical insurance will be, it's still not been determined. If you look at the likes of the UAE, it can be anything from 600 to 1,000 riyals per person per year.
So what you're saying is today, even without it being mandatory, if you wanted to offer your staff a base level of care, you would be expecting that to cost around about 2,500 reals per year per employee.
Per person. Yeah, and it does depend. So, there are ways to bring it down to 1,500 is the absolute lowest. But I would say, even as an individual, most people that come to me and say, what would it cost me as an individual to buy health insurance? The basics around 2,000 to 2,500 riyals.